Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today?
Yeah.
How you doing, guys? Jonesy, Tony, Overlord, Etna, Nico. Oh, I gotta move this out of the way. I can't reach at it. There we go. Rocking an earpiece today, so no big headphones. You playing Heal Paladin now? Hells no.
Well, thank you. Those would be good too, because at first
That's not gonna happen. It was just someone submitted a picture of what I can only assume was a white mage, so
yeah, that's all,
I had to do some kind of tagline for it.
I don't know why. Like all of a sudden, he was just like, he stopped in the middle of the bridge.
I probably spent the
and
whole
like,
day
what happens if it
playing
falls
my
and
Lancer.
die? And I'm like, okay, first of all, it's not
Getting
that
him
far
up to
I wouldn't die.
level
But
16.
It's like hundreds of people go on this bridge every day, so it's safe. It is so super safe.
From 9 to
And
16
I was like, look,
was
there's
rough.
like 50 people on the bridge right now.
I did
like,
so
we're
many
safe.
quests today.
And then I was like, you can stand by the rail. You can look like we're okay.
And I
It's
got Blue
just
Mage
a
to
little
level
bridge.
10.
Yeah, I don't know. And then he's like, I hate animals. And I'm like, but you wanted to come to the zoo. Like,
I was trying to do
I
the
didn't know what
hunting
to do.
log
I was like, but
for every class, going through
we're at
every
the zoo,
zone.
bud. Like, you
And
wanted
now
to
that was just
go.
like, whoop, that's it.
And then he kind of got over it.
Now that you have
like,
4
he
mana.
enjoyed it once he calmed
Now that you
down.
have 4
and
mans,
we
it should
pointed
go
out different
faster.
things, and he saw like they have an eagle. So yes, it was. It was
Well, I did,
definitely a
let me
success,
see.
and
Let me
we
switch
took
over
lots of
to
good pictures,
Lance.
and we had a good day. So I think my friend was sad, but she totally got it. I was like,
I got
I was
all
stressing out
rank
about
1
upsetting her
done,
for going home, but I was tired. Like he had a
and
rough
3
night,
out
and
of
the night
10
too,
for the rank 2.
because he's used
But
to having like noise and light from like
Today was just a whole day of
pitch black dark.
just banging out some side quests.
So we woke up in the night like scared.
I personally find that fate spamming is faster than side quests for everything else.
I mean,
Yeah, I did a bunch of fates.
He had s'mores. I don't think he's ever
I
had
also
s'mores, so he was able to roast the marshmallow and
raised
have a
my.
s'more and,
I'm a flame sergeant 3rd class now.
him and Owen don't get along, so there was a lot of just stay away from him. Like, I don't know why we talked about it with the
and I need like 6,000 things to go to flame sergeant 2nd class, which I don't think I'm anywhere close. Let's see.
You like to be hugged. Owen does not like to be hugged, and not just by Luke. He doesn't like to be hugged by me, his dad. Like he just doesn't. If he initiates it, it's okay.
Wait.
But if you initiate it to him,
there it is. I'm like,
okay,
I'm
he
blind.
doesn't normally like it.
Yeah, so I got 1,000 after
and that's all
the
we wanted to do, like,
initial
the whole time.
ones to go to
So,
the sergeant 3rd class. I was just like,
I think.
I was spamming crap today, trying to get it all done. Oh, also went and checked out the lottery tickets. I hit 3rd place, and
I did.
2 more that weren't 3rd place, but made about 65,000 Mandeville gold saucer points. So from went like 17k to 86,000. Also, I finally got off my butt, and I got this card, this card, this card, this one. No, I had this one. I got this dude.
I know.
And
Tuesday night.
And of course we got her from the raid. Yeah, I got 2 consolation prizes. So, I mean, overall, not Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I know. So, hey, how are you going to grind out triple triad cards now? No. I was just actually... Hey, how you doing, Jotes and Mazzy and Red Ranger?
Are we taking Owen out for lunch before you guys go?
And Game of Mine.
Or I wasn't sure if it was just you guys taking
no, actually, out of a whim, I was just out at the Manderville because checking the lottery tickets, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this card game again.
If we planned it right,
and I went and did the card game. And boom, I won it. I got an extra card. And then all of a sudden I looked in my bag and I had like 3 or 4 cards. And I was like, what? Where did I get all these cards from? So I used them all, put them in my deck, and then I started going around. I started winning more. And then there was the 2 guys in the back of the deck area, like the card area, and they wrecked me. Like, they weren't even gentle about it. So I was like, okay, I'm not ready for that. And then I was just out questing, and I stopped battle somebody in this city.
I can't wait.
And I beat them. I was like, ooh, I'm hot shit now, right? Moved on. And then next time I went to, got wrecked again. I was like, forget it, whatever. Like, I don't even know how you're supposed to, you know,
no, I didn't hear about
gather these cards up from people. Like, where do you go first? Because
what?
I got wrecked in a low-level zone, and I crushed it in a high-level zone. So I was just like, whatever.
Awesome. Very nice.
Let's see here. Oh, late for me, but congratulations on your completion of 2.0.
That's great, Dad.
I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, thank you, Kimmy Cakes. I mean, I still have all the patches to go through. We did the first part of the triple try to Felix hashtag. We did the first raid of the Crystal Tower. So, and we unlocked the second raid of the Crystal Tower. So there's that. I haven't done it yet. I was just way too late.
She's very excited.
Oh, you know what? Somebody was being nice and I just walked away because I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, she's on a Zoom call with her family.
Some allergies going on. She wasn't sure because strep was going around the school, but it's not that. So yeah. Let
me be polite and give her a nice flame salute.
That was not a
the highest honor I can give.
But she also got vaccinated today too. So. No, she was sick before that.
Right,
she was sick this morning and took herself to urgent care, and then found out it was allergies, like post-nasal drip.
Yeah, my bags are kind of not doing good.
Miserable. But now, her not feeling good now is probably from her vaccine. But she went to the Pride Festival in Palm River.
So just a quick tip on collecting triple triad cards. There's a website for keeping track of collectibles like mounts, minions, and cards. That website shows where to get them, and you can check them. To be fair, it was way too late for the first one. Secret's Tower is my favorite, the series. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if you can link that website in the Discord chat, that'd be great. I'd like to go check it out. So we have to grind against NPCs. Others you can get.
Oh yeah, she's miserable now.
Well, I got the one from the raid.
She's like, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I don't remember which one. I think the one with the giant robot, the ultimate weapon one. I got one of the cards, and I was like, ooh, that's a nice card.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if she did or not. Actually, she said they tested for something else. I should ask her if they stuck the thing up. Yeah. And I don't know what one. I guess she got one that she only had to do one shot.
Let's eat a boiled egg. No, it's not. Okay, there we go.
Because I asked her about it.
Okay. I need to find out.
Very nice.
Is there a summoning thing here so I can get to my followers?
And probably myself. But not now, not when I have everything under the sun.
Come on, where's the little
it's
bell?
Just not...
Little bell's there. Alright.
Yeah. As I say, the next 11 days are just already intense. I don't need to add to that.
Alright, so...
Right. Well, yeah, but everybody's different, so... I know the luck that I have. Yeah, that's, I mean, everything that I've heard.
Oh.
Okay.
Love the thumbnail.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I've been
I mean, that's all.
trying to get through as much as possible, trying to catch up. It's really crazy. Is the stream doing okay? Because YouTube's giving me some kind of error. Just want to make sure.
Got lots to do. Homework. I am tired. Yeah, I've got 12 slides I have to do for school. I don't even. I was gonna say, I'll swap you. You can do the 12 slides. Let's say you've done slides.
It's a bit
your
fuzzy
slides
for
are
me,
off
but
the book.
let me
They're off the chain.
play with my
They're
res.
phenomenal.
Alright.
And I did that one assignment based on your Skittles one, and the teacher loved it. I didn't use this, like, I didn't have to submit the slide, I just pulled all my information off the slides, so I'm like,
From time to time, at least for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's... I mean, we did the streaming today with me and Sarah doing a duo, and there was no problem. And I'm back on the 5G, so I don't know why it's giving so much hassle.
and I turned it into some assignment.
Sort here.
Gotta flip a steak. Yeah, I was supposed
Alright, can't wait till you get to 50 in gathering or crafting, then we can talk about the wonderful world of custom deliveries and scripts.
Poor hair.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The stream was perfect before. I don't know why it's now it's being such a pain in the ass again.
I looked up the doubt because my friend's daughter wanted to look at all the pictures.
Just give me a second here. I want to test my internet real quick.
And in the morning it was nice and it was kind of flat, kind of flat. And then with the humidity and being out at the zoo, boom! My hair just was like a big gigantic fuzzball. And I'm like, what is this? It did not last. And I pulled it up into a bun. Like I have, well now it's like I have a point. I pulled it up into a bun. So I'm like, no, it was outrageous. I took a picture that said Robert in the morning. I'm like, oh look, I'm okay.
Right.
And then by the afternoon I'm like, not anymore. My hair is now like out to here. Gigantic. It's like curly when wet, so then you add in and just started to curl, but it was already like, no. He was like, yikes. I'm like, tell me about it.
Yeah, see now, I had 11 megs upload,
this side of
and now I only have 5 megs upload, that's the problem.
Started to bleed out, so it's a lot more
so,
than it is blonde.
mine's usually bored when I have those kind of issues. But there's a skipping every so often. It's weird. Yeah, it's I have half my upload speed right now, and I'm not uploading any kind of data. So, oh, thank you, Jotes. So yeah, I mean, there's that. I mean, the only thing would be for me to just turn the computer off and turn it back on again, but. And then I might lose 5G. So it's so fickle. So how does all this stuff get damaged? In like my inventory, like I'm not wearing it, and I keep repairing it over and over again. All right, which one uses a vendor so I can get rid of some stuff here? Ah, here we go. So this will only do 160 points max. I have a high potion to 340. 660.
Oh, is that what your video was? I didn't have it. I saw it, but I was doing something and I just scrolled back.
Just got to make your output resolution smaller. Ah, then it doesn't. It's not gonna be as good quality.
Oh.
I gotta make it so that way there's people with 4K can watch it.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna sell all those.
Yeah.
We'll use up all those. That restores 700.
Ooh.
I lower your bit rate to a 4. I don't think
Yeah.
I can while it's actually streaming.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I don't think it's
probably
gonna let me
was looking at the
change.
pool
Let's see.
yesterday, so I put this towel on my head because I didn't go in the pool. They had a little section. What, Chad? I don't think that we have them here either.
Yeah, I can't change anything while it's actually live. Alright, let's sort this out. Let's get back to YouTube. Stream's not receiving enough
I think my
video.
son is trying his space guitar. Or the electric guitar. It's loud.
The only time where
Crazy.
you were probably using it on an alt job or something.
That's crazy.
The only time gear gets used is if you're using it, durability goes down on death or on a kill. Well, I did die a whole bunch too. Alright. Potions are mostly useless.
That is not.
Sell them all.
It was.
Nah, I need them for my lower level characters. Especially when I'm out trying to kill mobs 3 levels or 4 levels too high for me. I use them.
I drove on the parkway lights.
The problem is I've been using those blue ones and they're not giving me enough health.
I figured I could handle going to Atlantic City now because I went to Cape May. You have to go past Atlantic. I saw all the exits for Atlantic City on the parkway. And I did, and
Someone fell in the pool.
I will say I did stress out in the car going. I don't know why, but I gripped the steering wheel so tight my hand was hurting it.
Wow, it's like
But going
really
back
bright in
home,
my
I was kinda
face right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Let's
I
see if
even,
that helps.
switched lanes and passed cars, so you know. Because I try to stay in the slow lane just because I don't like the parkway, so I stay in the slow lane. But on the way going home, I was kind of like, you people are going too slow. There is a speed limit on the parkway. Like, can we at least go that speed limit? And then, of course, the easy pass lane is all the way to the fast lane. So when that would come up, then I would zoop over and get into that, so I didn't have to mess with that.
Wow, my stream is really far behind.
The thing. But then I'd get back into the slow lane eventually. But yeah, at one point in time, I'm like, how are you only doing
Rob fell in the
50
pool, Jason down a
instead?
6-pack.
It's like 65
Wouldn't
miles
doubt
an
it.
hour. And people are going way faster than that because they, like, we're definitely going faster.
See, this is the funny part.
65.
My
So
wife,
yeah, I passed that car.
the other day, complained to me how loud I was.
Yeah.
And today, she's on this family call,
You just had to. Mom's not
and
wrong.
she
Talking to someone
is
louder is not gonna hurt.
ridiculously loud. Like,
I
to the
don't
point
always.
it's hurting my ears. So I have no idea.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I mean, no! Wow. I probably would have just been done. I probably would have just been done. I didn't even have trouble merging on. It was actually very nice. Yeah, well, that's true.
You know, I'm like
Seatbelt,
staring
save
out at the
lives.
sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. Ah, the good old times. when his whole life still lay ahead of him and the greatest adventure were yet to be. God, don't you know better than to sneak up on Odo like that?
Really
Youngin, are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not early as such. But don't tell me, eh? I can see it just when they look on you. You're an adventurer and an accomplished one at that, yes? You may not be a graybeard, I am, but I reckon with from memory or two you're keen on remembering. So what say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can just be what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. You can access the new Game Plus system. New Game Plus allows you to relive the adventures of past by replaying previous quests with your current character data. To replay old quests with New Game Plus, interface under menu, duty in the main menu, and select the chapter you wish to experience anew.
Wow, very nice.
Who would want to do that? Like, who would actually want to go through the hassle of playing something again? Doesn't that fall like right back into the whole WoW Classic situation? Oh, right. Yes, and I have not worked on professions at all. I mean, other than I have fishing at a 24 because that was actually fun. Cooking at a 16 until I realized how bad all the materials were taking up my bank spots.
Bad, very nice.
I have some cost ones that I've been using for the stream since I didn't have to use my gaming headset anymore.
You just reminded me that I have Old Navy cards.
But they're a little rough on my ears, so lets me redo the MSQ. Alright, I mean, I guess if I was doing it for like a video on something, that would be very helpful. But yeah, blacksmithing, armorsmithing are so low right now. And then I came across the Relic quest, which you guys were like, no, don't do the Relic quest.
Yeah.
So I started it, not realizing it was a Relic quest. And we have, I need to deliver a materia-enhanced Aeolian scimitar to Geralt. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I looked it up online and I realized that it was a blacksmithing thing, and I was just like,
and lack of working, and then being honked at the gate because the gate wouldn't open.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I can definitely see that. It's, you know, so you don't have to do alts.
For Indiana.
So yeah, I guess.
Got stuck at a gate.
I guess I'm stuck now, having to try to get one of these swords, and then put materia in it.
Yeah, that's why
I don't know if any materia is fine in it to go in it or whatnot. So I guess that's something I'm gonna have to work on later on.
I think we might have been when we were
for some sort of parts, it's common to go back through that. Okay.
A toll,
Tetaroo.
And somebody had blew right through the gate. It was in smithereens, busted. Like they didn't stop.
A messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Mordora. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the Anti-Sendic, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss.
I mean, and the way that it was broke, they probably, it probably really left.
Could it be that the Ixal have summoned?
It was just in smithereens all over the room. I'm like, okay.
Oh, can you make it, Nico? That sword?
Guys. Way to go. I saw.
I would wait till you finish Heaven's Ward expansion to work on your DOHL classes because you'll gain access to something to help you level faster. Right? For next. Oh, really? I gotta work on the I gotta work on the Lancer to get the Dragoon because I want to have it for the story. You can buy it on the marketplace. Yeah, I was wondering if it was gonna be on there or not, since it's so many expansions old. drop the quest for now. Are you out of your mind? Oh, really? Oh, then I'll definitely have to check that out. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can handle. Now go and ask the Antecedent if there's anything you can do. Later it will tell you a specific type. Okay.
They know.
Will they know?
Yep. Well, they know.
In the early level of crafting, it's any materia. Okay.
Okay. Can you peek? Jennifer says you drink lots of fluids. Can you peek your head in on
We don't worry about that relic sword right now. It's just for glam.
Yep.
But glam is endgame.
I don't need your dad having an issue. Fun times.
You can just buy the sword. People sell it on the market board with materia equipped every now and then. Okay.
Love you, family.
Voice acting?
Oh, Sam
Voice
says he
acting?
misses you.
I give kisses. I don't know if
Damn
it's
it.
bird.
I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania.
Ooh, yeah.
Thine arrival is customary timely, Zaverax. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Yuri says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Moogle's guard beyond such follies.
I have it. I have the Game and 2 expansion to it, so.
Suffice it to say, the Starwitch warrants a full investigation.
Oh, awesome.
Thy presence hath been
Yay.
requested by Commander Huli. Heluix? He awaiteth thee at the Adder's Nest.
Right, but what would it be?
Pray
Come over?
hasten to
Like, if you
Gardenia,
could say
Zaverax.
character, somebody would be.
Ida and Papa will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. Straight up
That's
shitty part. I was in Gardenia,
I mean, that could be fun.
scrolled to here.
That'd be a very interesting.
Now I have to go back. It's like, you sons of bitches.
If we all sat down and played at one time, yes.
Why
Oh,
must
boy.
you torment me so?
Well, I hate to chat and run, but gotta go get a boy ready for bed and everything else that's happening. But yeah, I'm so excited for this week. I can't wait to see everybody.
Level 47
Sounds like a
quest, level
plan.
48 quest, level 47 quest. Okay, I'm gonna save those for Dragoon.
Oh.
I finally
Okay.
caught up. Okay, also just in case,
Sounds like a
ARR
plan.
Relic
Sounds like,
are
yeah,
the
keep me
longest and
posted.
hardest
You
ones to
just send
do,
me, like,
the
your flight
easiest
info and whatnot.
relic weapons to do
I've
in Heaven's
I've never
Sword.
really gone
and the
to the
best
airport
looking
to
ones.
pick anybody up, so I don't really know
You're
where to go.
in
so I
the
have to look into
between
that.
time when
It'll be
SE
fun. Arrive. Unite.
realized,
Arrive.
oh, it's a
Awesome.
hint.
Text me, 'cause I'll never remember.
What
Love
do we do
everybody. I
now?
love you, Mom and Dad. And Mom, I'll call you. I'll try to remember to call you tomorrow. I do have a lot of homework to do, but so if I don't, you can call me too. So.
Okay, so
All
how do I
right.
walk out?
I will. Maybe I'll call you when I get Luke on the bus.
Oh,
All right. Love you. Good night, everybody. Oh wait, hold on. I better make somebody the thing, or it'll end for everybody. And that would be sad. Jennifer is the host. Good night. I love you, Sam.
so I know I talked about it. About doing every single class to 80. I don't think I can do it. Honestly, I just don't think I can. Oh, goddamn bars. Stop the music. So the classes I was thinking about would be Paladin, Dark Knight, Dragoon, Ninja, and maybe Red Mage. And like maybe once I got them to 80, I would maybe work on the other ones if I had time. Yeah, I mean I don't know who's gonna be, I don't know how I'm gonna put it. Like, I don't know which one's gonna fit me better. If it's gonna be like the Paladin or the Dark Knight. I mean, I haven't got a chance to play the Dark Knight. So, I mean, I've been liking the Paladin story, don't get me wrong. It's been fun. But you guys say the Dark Knight has a good story in Heaven's Ward. But you said it starts at level 30. Which means I still have to play catch-up once I finally unlock it. But, I mean, if I do like it, I don't want to be like, not play it because I already have the Paladin so high. If you switch your jobs too much, you don't really master your main job. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking to be, I guess, the best Paladin on the server. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna be that. I want to play to have fun. Well, hey, I'm at the end of Stormblood and my main isn't even at level 80 yet. Shadowbringers should be longest because it's current. So which one is it? I would agree that ATM Zodiac stuff was tedious and still is. I mean, more like you forget how to play. Oh, nah, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna forget how to play a class. That's, you know, I 12 alts in WoW. I mean, and everything is basically a combos. So, it's just remembering which special gauge abilities each class has and when to use them. That's going to be the tricky part to remember. Like, Red Mage gave me trouble. And once I realized that you fill the bar up, then the melee attack got stronger, I was like, duh. Okay, now I understand. Christ, what am I supposed to be doing here? I'm supposed to be going over here. All these damn bards. Do whatever quest you want to do. Enjoy the game at your own pace. Take part in whatever story interests you the most. A lot of times it might not be the main quest. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, the main quest is really good. You were not the person I wanted to talk to. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm not holding myself back. I don't want to get pigeonholed into one class and then be like, come like level 80, be like, oh, I don't really like this. Oh, you think the MSQ is good now? Yeah, you guys keep telling me, man. Why Shadowbringer Relic should be longer? Are you guys still talking about Relics? I think the only reason people were rushing you through AR is because you get most of the location unlocked through finishing the main quest. Then, when you get to Heaven's Ward, there's not much more. So getting confused with Red Mage is very normal. Pleasure to see you always, Zaverax. Thank you for answering my summons. Quite frankly, I could think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. Oh, mine. Why are you giving... Is this... Please tell me this is a pet. Okay. I was like, why is he giving me a buffalo? Oh, hey, Robin. Jesus, you're right there in front of me, too. How did I miss you? Alright, so we got a ring that's gonna do... Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta. I'm gonna take that one. Oh, don't decline. Alright, so I'm currently wielding a level 49 weapon. And this is gonna give me a level 70 weapon. Okay, didn't it say that would be a level 70? Oh, it is an item level 70. Wow. Jesus Christ, I am legally blind. And did it also give me a shield to go with it? Oh, it did. Why? Hello. And while we're here, we're gonna update gear set, and let's fix that glam. Nope, that's not the glam I want. Oh, shit. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna fix anything right now. Check out that sword. You know, that sword is actually hideous. We're gonna cast glamour on it. Where is my sword? Okay, I guess we're not casting glamour on it. Oh, how many tomes do you have? That is a good question. I have 485 poetics, no allegory, and no revelations. And I have none of the phantasmagoria ones. I guess those are discontinued. Okay. Speaking of, I should do that too. You won't get allegories and religion until 80. Alright. Now let's get talking about this guy. Hail to the King Kupo. What is with them giving me all these useless rings?
Yeah, it's that time of the year, and it's cool and all that.
Like, seriously, like, it's all I keep getting is ring after ring after ring. Wait. Okay, never mind. These are bracelets. Jesus Christ. Not long ago, the Moogle Okay, let's try this again. Not long ago, the Moogle Koop visited the Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seatseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Moogle kind, one which would imperil the entire Twelveswood if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise that role in our dealings with the Moogles. The rest you should hear from Koop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seatseer at the Lotus Sand. Oh, good day, sir. I will gladly be your errand boy. And what else do you have for me? Seeking Solace. It's a level 42 adventure. Yeah, okay, I know where you're at. Hello, Robin. Lovely as ever. Are you ready for our grand adventure? That's Beast Tribe quest. Oh, allow me to extend the courtesy. Oh, thank you. Augmented Ironworks Magitech Sword, 430 tomes. Oh! Oh my. Oh. Gosh. Damn, that is so nice. I think my heart fluttered. Whew. Okay. And what do you have? A bad bladder? That's a level 1? Yeah, we're not gonna do that one. No.
You mean the three of us can't do it?
Okay, thank you, Chris. That'll cost you 600 poetic, so it definitely take a few dungeons to get. I need to figure out where I gotta take this freaking thing to the Moogle at. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is it, right here? What are they, underground? Nope, that is not the way.
There's two, so you need to make sure that there's people in both. And they can't cross because you'll take double damage.
Oh, you lit the shield too? You know, I'm not digging the look of it, but... What about the sword? The sword's not bad. I mean, I'm still gonna glamour the shit out of it. Alright, you want me to take this level 1 quest? Oh, damn it, you want me to draw the weapon? Alright, hold on. I'll try this on. Save it. Crap. They're just... I just tried on the same shield choice. Look at idiot. I'm gonna try it on again. Look at that. Okay, now sheath. Let's do that again. That sword just seems impractical, like Dancreed shoes. Alright, have I just gone stupid? Where the hell is this quest at? Not that one, this one. so. Okay. Sid's best word. Yeah, I would expect Sid to make something like that, especially when after he's had like 6-pack. The other scions have already arrived, sir. May I show you in? Alright. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I am playing this game and trying to read YouTube chat, there's one chat that is going to suffer, and that is going to be my free company chat. It's unfortunately the way it has to be.
I mean, 2 out of the 3
I
players are in the same
I
room,
can
and they
only
haven't had experience.
I can only keep up with so much at my advanced age.
Really, so why, like, I'm sure we can figure it out. I know, but I mean, like, to let them, like, I don't know. I feel like we've got
and
it,
yo,
and
straight up
like,
today,
I don't know. I feel like
went to my food
they've
store.
got it and we're good.
Gatorade Zero, which is okay for diabetics, was 10 for 10. Not one orange in the entire store. So I had to get lemon lime. I am so depressed about that. I almost didn't stream. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Rip free chat. Orange greater than blue, greater than... I picked up blue today because, like I said, I would have got 10 orange, but they had... Actually, I can't say that. There was one bottle of orange on the shelf, and honestly, it looked like somebody hit it with a bat. I mean, like, this bottle, it looked like it should have just been, you know, buried in a hole and given a service. But this old lady was just like, "Oh, excuse me, Sonny. Is there any more orange on top shelf?" And I'm like, "Oh, there's just this one bottle." "Oh,
I just quit on it.
thank you. That is my husband's favorite flavor." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, I gave it to her. And I'm like, damn it.
I need this medicine if you can shake it.
Oh, yeah, I'll shake up his medicine for you. Hold on, chat. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back.
Like, I
Sorry.
didn't even. You love them. Then let's go get some. Instead of just standing there saying the word over and over and over and over and over and over.
Oh, Moogles, Moogles. Wow, he's like really like textured. The big stores here. I welcome not having everyone rain checks for years. You know, and it's like the worst part is that I didn't really know that this existed. So I kind of was like, you know, as a diabetic, I'm restricted to either drinking water with flavoring or just plain water. And unfortunately, if you ever looked at a bottle of water, it's just zero, everything down the side of it. All the ingredients are just zero. It's just water. And like, I don't even know why they list the fat on there, because that's actually the water I'm looking for, because that's going to be some really tasty water. So when they came out with this zero Gatorade, and it's like, it's only got 2 grams of carbs in it, I was like, ooh, that's nice. I can manage that. That's good. And then like every other week, my store has it on sale for like 10 for 10. So I was just like, oh, I gotta go get some. And then I get there and I'm like, wow, it was completely gutted. Please, you have to stop them, but you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Moogles, Kupo. They're just misguided. A gentle, no, firm thrashing is in order. Yes, but no? You were giving mixed signals, bro. Calm yourself, Kuplo Koop. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outbursts, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Zaverax. And upon such short notice, truly, Gridania could not wish for more stalwart allies. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summon you. Our friend Kuplo Koop has brought to us news of the most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moogle Mog the 12th has returned to Eorzea.
Why are you getting medicine yourself?
A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell,
Yeah, but those back in.
I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology, Kuplo. Here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginary spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine. Kupo. Oh yeah, I like where this Moogle's at. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontent and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Moogle Mog the 12th, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except for good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mooglekind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens. From what I understand, that being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Edda, lies in the fact he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Moogle Mog the 12th is a myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in the summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a buttload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to take such drastic a measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, Eorzea has been brought onto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroic of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Moogle's guards are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes, come what may. I assure you, the Moogle's Guard only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Moogle the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away, Kupo. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the Siths who summon Rama, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influenced the Moogles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he possesses a threat not only to Moogle kind, but to Gridania as well. Gridania as a whole. Thus, do we beseech you, Zaverax, confront good King Moogle the 12th and drive him from our midst. Seems a little rough. Humbly I do thank you. Good King Moogle the 12th. 200 times and it just rolls off your tonsils. If I remember correctly, if you'd white mage leveled, she would also address you and acknowledge that she knows you. I love the devs for putting stuff in. Oh, that's neat. The sanctuary of the Moogle's Guard, and their lineage lord is concealed by magic wards. Brother E. Sumiyan of the Conjurer's Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you proceed any further. Can't the Moogle show me how to get in? You know, he wants me to go. Alright. Fun times, fun times. So I guess we just leave here. Oh, wait. He wasn't here, right? Nope. Okay, so we gotta get out of here. God, what am I stuck on? Oh, it's a giant table. Never mind. Welcome, Zaverax. Welcome. That you should be the one to face good King Moogle the 12th is of great comfort to me and to the elements both. As I am sure you know, the Moogles are not by the nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparation you deem necessary and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Am I wearing a level 70 ring? I am. Wait, damn it, this is a bracelet, ain't it? Where's the bracelets? Oh, I guess I can use an upgrade. Is there not one with strength? Are you shitting me right now? Oh, because I already have the one with strength. Oh, can't do this one occupied? Sure. No. I'll take this one for my Dragoon. And let's update that, please. Thank you. Okay. Paladin's getting lions and I'm jealous. What? The wards barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regret that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in our possession at the time. By the grace of the elements, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. What the fuck? Kuplo Koop confided in me that he had been entrusted with the secret of the keystones by the Moogle's guard themselves. Yet, wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Moogles might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must need to have the Kuplo Koop's keystones. Zaverax, pray go to him and beg for his assistance. He awaits you at West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. Oh, so they still have the keystones, at least much of them. So, how will you do it, Kupo? Oh, he told you about that? Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go ahead. Dude, I don't want to be rude, but Stupid Thicks, could you get out of the way? Thanks. Yeah, this is a horrible name for a quest. Don't dare you lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning, and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him. He offered you a choice, and this is how you repay him, by consorting with this Hurl? Imperials, Gridinians, Siths? You're no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo. Traitor to his kin's Moogles, he plots treason against the crown. then he must die. Enough. Kuplo Koop will answer for his crime soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Moogle Mog the 12th. May he reign forevermore, Kupo. The king is planning to purge the 12 of his enemies, Kupo. We've got to stop him before it's too late. Well, that escalated. Okay, seriously? The entrance to Thorn March is deep within the bramble patch. Kupo, if you take me there, I can nullify the ward, but be warned, the Moogle's guard has set traps to lure enchanted beasts. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo. Should you fail to defend him or more too far, he will return to sweep. Alright, come on, Kupo, let's go. Come on, you Kupo. Wait, oops, go this way. Everybody. Oh shit. Are you ready to face King Kublai, then cast or raise your hand and focus like you did? Okay. Okay, so we have to do this on hard? Oh crap. What did I pick? Okay, so no, what the It has been one of them days. Oh crap, we need 2 tanks for this? As tank, you will keep either the king or one of the tanks away from the group. Wait, what happened? The guild heist is still on? What? I didn't even know I had a guild heist checked. Okay, just... What can I say? If you're gonna screw it up right, correct? Don't screw it up half-assed. Cool, by whom? The 7 heavens are you. Meddling adventurers, I wager. Moogle's guard to arms, defend the king, Kupo. nasty. God, there's just so many dead Moogles. Wait, what the hell? They got all back up again? Well, I'm definitely not giving it to Ancient Crunchy. He died gone soon. Red Mage's arm? Ooh. You did it, Kupo, you did it. Good King Magomag the 12th, may his mighty soul rest in peace, is no more. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Moogle's guard when you did. Thank you, Zaverax. Perhaps now they'll come to their senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that the chieftain will have choice words for them too. You should go tell Pukni Pak that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Rao at Camp Tranquil and can relay the news to the chieftain. Oh man, whew. Kicking ass and taking Moogles. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Magomag the 12th, may his magnificent ritual serve as an example to us all, have fallen? All Mooglekind owes you a debt, Kupo. And I sense Rao wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let the two speak without fear of interruption. I really don't. Your bravery in service to the 12's Wood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Zaverax. My sister would doubtless wish to hear the tale of the great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Sand and treat her to a full account of today's events, with the details are yet fresh in your mind. The elder seats here is expecting you. Zaverax, you will return to us unharmed and victorious. Thus have two reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thorn's March. So I was kicking the shit out of these Moogles, and then this big fat Moogle showed up, and it was crazy. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal? But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him, for one thing. He's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles call forth a being that, by rights should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the ether with comprised him instead of being scattered to the four winds. According to this accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in very respect the same. Which means, Ascetians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupopo? They said it was a masked man who had taught them how, years ago. But Gridanian had no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames, ever and again shall we suffer primal visitations. A somber thought, but a sultry one. My heartfelt thanks, Zaverax. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. See you, Eva. Thank you for hanging. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to the Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady. Yes, while Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangements with the Elder Seedseer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired? Pray return. I didn't talk to you, Teddy. It was a cool fight. I mean, it's a nice break for like a one-shot boss. Though, when they all started getting up and playing music, I was just like, what? Yeah, see, somebody said, hey, you gotta kite that boss? Yeah, I can do that. I can kite all day. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Zaverax. I received word from Ida and Papa that you had felled good King Mogomog the 12th. But I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as I said, summoned with the same methods used by the Beast Tribes and taught by the Ascetians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Zaverax. Do have done a bit later down the line. Might as well pick them up now if you haven't yet. Why the hell is she on the ground? The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay and oh, I don't need to read that. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So, as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Least you doubt, It is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get it on. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Yuri. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhaps it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Yuri shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. I agree. He should stay here. I don't like him at all. He's freaking weird. Of course, he will not be alone. Alisail shall continue to work closely with him as well. Alisail, sir. Should they require assistance, I have the assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Yuri, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, no. Read the riptides and the winds, brace yourself for a coming storm. Learn as much as I said as a yellow jacket, eh? The wisdom of the seas has served me just as well as anything. The beach tribes are storm brewing, and neither scions nor the city-states can allow themselves to be caught unaware. Nay, we must strike first and nip the storm in the butt. I'd start with the kobolds. I reckon you've grown a bit too big for the britches of late. One more thing I've learned as a yellow jacket is that your ship is always as steady as your crew. Before taking on the kobolds, I have a mind to round up some new allies. In Camp Overlook, you'll find a crew of pirates who've given up pillaging and plundering and now fly the flag of the Maelstrom. I'd bring them on board to fight the kobold men, but I've notion that an honest plea from yourself would be more convincing. Might you travel to Camp Overlook and speak to the commander? In my steed, he'd be doing us a great service, eh? Sure. I call upon you as a fellow scion, Zaverax, to assist our allies in a meeting of mutual respect. Who are you? Like, I have never seen you before. The Maelstrom needs every sword it can summon to stifle the Shahag events. The Shagin. I implore you to journey to Camp Skull Valley, discuss the matter with Folkbreda, and render what remedy you can. Alright, yeah, great. Like, did you join yesterday? Whatever, bro, I don't care. Yo, Weekstan, what's up, bro? My dear friends, Abba and Uli came to the Scions with a burning passion to deliver this realm from darkness. Gosh, I said, who the hell are you? A passion that I could never muster. They fought bravely and with honor, until they could fight no more. Me, I was never worth much of the battlefield. I wanted nothing more than to honor my fallen comrades to carry their fight, but how? One day it struck me. I may be woefully lacking in the battlefield, but my mind is sharp enough. I resolved to plot a course of action to recruit capable allies to our cause. One thing is clear to me. We can ill afford to be distracted by the beast tribes with more ominous storms coming on the horizon. To that end, we must find strong and loyal allies to quell. You are familiar with the U, perhaps? A tribe of fearsome hunters and huntresses? I am convinced that they would prove invaluable allies in the battle against Amajal, if only they could be won over. The U respect strength above all. I fear they'd sooner gut me than listen to my tale, but you, if you spoke, they would listen, I am certain of it. And so I asked friend travel to Forgotten Springs and speak to Uda Noon in my steed. Wingston, I'll let you know a little secret. I think me and that guy are already on good terms. Oh, Jesus. What's up, Yuri? Though I'll ever welcome Zaverax, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhaps thou thinkest the chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightfully be consigned to the annals of history? In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of their ancestor faded by the eons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis though his pride, that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. What's this? What are you guys going about? Orange juice? If you don't know, Black Mage, the White Mage can't heal him fast enough because his HP pool is low enough for the bronze room. Be not offended, Zaverax, thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the fallings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the GoPro which hath opened thy eyes to the lessons of history. What that same could be said of. Really? Now we're going to go into a cutscene? Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got impractical shoes, too. Whence came that cry? The solar, 12 for fend, the antecedent. Zaverax, you must. Oh, okay. Tell me, Louisoy, would you have done the same? Louisoy Levelier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Oh, this son of a bitch again? Anesthesian here? How? How readily you lose... How readily you see, you are indeed gifted as antecedent. But you are not like the others, your robes. Gifted, but ignorant, yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears, it has been millennium. Mine are the robes of the emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who you speak of, La Habre? La Habre is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You, what are you? We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave, but I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall part whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge, both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive naught. So it is with all but a chosen few, even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me, nothing. The gifts granted you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. Bahamut did not think so highly of the echo. Bahamut is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be one of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, Anti-Scented. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? I take it there is no need to explain? Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Yuri, send word to the students of Balcion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Essetian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Essetian, my lady? Was that what gave your cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands, yet Essetians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Zaverax. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataru. Alright. Yo, sometimes you gotta flip some stones just to get to the other side. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. Oh, hey Robin, how you doing? Come out here, and I'm gonna look for a stone to flip. Or not. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Oh shit, this guy is just straight up taunting me. Let's go do it. Can't kill me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oops, my bad. Whoa, hello. Excuse me, you were just not gonna walk away from me disrespecting my turn in front of my friends. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's just straight up dead. Well, oh, it's a little twin with me. Alright. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habre could endure such examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audition, or to my audience, with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habre. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique, nonetheless. I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, though. Then we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it has, so shall it begin. So shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Eldibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Here we go again. Now I need to go report back to Minfilia. You know what? While I'm hanging here real quick, I'm gonna HUD it up. Thank the gods you've returned, Zaverax. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, oh shall it be again? Of when does he speak, and of what exactly? The words of this Eldibus, portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habre. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Listen, I did what you asked. What? Let us set aside the matter of this secession until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamingo Resistance. The truth, however, is more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital imperial secrets, while feeding his paymasters subtle, conceived misinformation. When he died, some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the primals. Its wisdom has guided me through these years, though there is much within I still not understand. It is my hope that Yuri will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Yeah, sure. I'll go down here and I'll go walk it over to him for you. These people. Like, you can go say goodbye and hand it to him yourself. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon my honor, I swear to spare no effort in a study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Dominoes. Zaverax, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to. Once you have given the journal to Yuri, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of the new Ethernet in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is the right on our doorstep. Oh, what you got for me, Yuri? Yuri wishes to speak with you about the royal return of good King Magomag as well. Yuri? I already killed this guy. Amongst Mooglekind, the legend of good King Magomag XII doth tell of a wise and magnanimous ruler. Alas, the entity thus summoned put the lie to the imagining with the belief upon decidedly unpeaceful reign. 'Twas the most disturbing for me to learn, then, that the Moogle's guard have once more succeeded in placing their manic potentate upon his thorny throne. Methinks the ancient chaos doth lurk in the shadows of the deed. Only with the Ashisan's guileful intervention could they have called the king back from the ether with such haste. As ever it falls to thee, to the blade born of light, to banish the paragon's dark ambition from our realm. The 12 would only know what dire power doth corrupt the savior of the gentle forest folk. The name has been called Zaverax. The more moderate faction of the Moogles have joined with the Order of the Twin Adder in an effort to open the path to the good king's domain. I bid thee make haste to the Adder's nest and once more pledge thine aid in disposing his royal myth made flesh. Again? I would not pug this for the record. You'd be in for a bad time. Alright, where's Tataru? Oh, Zaverax, you're here. Good. We were all wondering when you show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid. From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comforting a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. This is the EX version. Make sure it has actually some sauce in it. I would not plug it. I'd get in level unsynced pre-made and just unga boonga it down with level 80s if you want to do it. You don't actually have to do it in IRC, just turn it in at the entrance. Okay. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Revenant's Toll is populated mostly by adventurers, which means, as you might expect, that there's quite a bit of coming and going. Emphasis on the coming, at least of late. What with the investigation of the Crystal Tower hitting full stride, I've lost track of how many fortune seekers and scholars have shown up in the past few days alone, hoping to unearth ancient secrets. I don't suppose the tower's piqued your interest as well. Oh, saying I've been in there, man. It's alright. You already offered your aid to the effort, you say? You certainly moved quickly, my friend. If I weren't otherwise occupied with the duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. Alas, I'll have to settle for hearing the tales of all that you've seen upon your return. Be safe in there, yes? Yeah, okay. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that your efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Zaverax, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The Anti-Senate and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. In order to progress in the main scenario, you must first complete certain quests in the Crystal Tower series. While you are granted a respite from your duties as a Scion, use your time to probe the depths of the Crystal Tower and see what ancient secrets may be gleaned. There's Tataru. Alright, so let me see. How many? I have 18 out of 30 quests, so let's grab some of these. Forgive me, friend. A most chilling encounter has my nerves on edge. I was traveling through the shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere, his eyes darting widely in fear. He spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens could be heard day and night. Hawkett Manor, was it? Hawk Manor, yes. That was the purge, the self-same manse of its unholy inhabitants some time ago? That is curious indeed. The man recounted the events as if they had happened not days ago. While it would put my heart at ease to know this tale was but a fancy born of few too many flagons of mead, the poor soul had not the air of a drunk or a liar. Perhaps you know someone who could shed some light on the matter? Yeah, sure, no problem. What you got? Oh crap, Blues. You got a shit ton of stuff. Alright. You're Zaverax Sunstrider. By the Onion, the very man I seek at Driswistle's behest. How do I know the pot banger? Why, we trained together in the Culinaries Guild. He has a place in Costa del Sol now, the Flying Shark. Not the sharpest knife in the block, is Driss the Daft, but he's loyal. He's got a friend out there by the name of Wisecat, and he seems to be in need of your help. What say you go look him up, eh? You're a Zaverax Sunstrider? By the Onion. I was hoping that you'd come. We just had this conversation, bro. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs your help for an important task, he says. It's highly confidential business, so I can't give him his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Any road, I'm not at liberty to divulge anymore. If you've mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Dunstan. That's not my friend, mind you, but one of his men. By the Onion, you're Zaverax. Jesus Christ, man. You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than Commodore Rayner of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinary, and you've been friends ever since. Any road, I appreciate it if you pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him in the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Alright. Thank you. Anything else you want to give me? No? Okay. Oh my god, this guy's got some stuff too. By the Onion? I've seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately. Most of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mental. I trust that I might count among you. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell mines are looking not unlike the eighth hell in recent days. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling rumors than... Okay, let's, well, yeah, you know what? If you catch my drift. Oh my god, man. Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life and mine own as well, should these hulking monstrosities break free to the surface. If it's a challenge you seek, what say you accidentally find your way to Copperbell and proffer your services? Ah, an adventurer who can hold his own in battle. Just so happens I've gotten word of a new challenge for you. One of your talents requires a bit of travel and a dash of heroics, but it'd be worth your while. Eastern Thanaland's lovely this time of year. You've heard of training grounds in Halatali? I'll wager the place fell into disuse after the calamity, but some adventurers are another put it to rights. Its owners aim to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as it in the old days. A little paint, a little mass burial, and now the place is ready to take on challengers. If you're all keen on the notion, go and talk with my friend Arlene, Arl, down there. He'll get you in the door. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's check this out now. 24 out of 30. Okay. Your reputation precedes you, Zaverax. In fact, it's for this reason that I'd like to introduce you to someone. That minstrel at the end of the bar, we wandered in here the other day, said he was seeking inspiration for a new ballad. The sort only an adventurer of distinction could provide. Who better than the man who saved the world to give this minstrel the stories he seeks? Humor the gentleman, I say. Ah, well, if it isn't Zaverax, just the adventure I was hoping to see. Do you know the blacksmith Iganov? He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Ruina is sure to have come across his creations. It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the 7, but he's been quite irritable of late and practically drowning in his cups. Besides, I fear his recent work, or perhaps a lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem but trifling matter to someone as traveled as yourself, but it would mean so much to me if you would speak with him. I could think of no one better to offer him a word or three of encouragement. Yay! Dawn may banish even the darkest night, yet ever shall primal desires burn. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. Least you wonder, these are the words of an Archon Louison. While not written as poetry, I find poetry within them nonetheless. Jesus Christ, man. What are you, Robin? Where's Batman? Years ago, when I arrived in this land, I was beset with peril day and night, forced to endure countless trials, which tested my mind, my body, and my faith. And I am not ashamed to admit that I would have faltered had it not been for the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, honest men and women who proffered the hand of a friendship to a weary soul and led him safe from the darkness. He is Yoshida, man. I am not dissing Yoshi P, but come on. The mask, the red shirt. I mean, if his hair was black, I would have been like, oh my god, it's Robin. You are a man. Wait, when I look upon you, I am reminded of them. I can tell you that you are all well-traveled and possessed of both constancy and character. You are a man of adventuring profession, Huss. I seek a valiant hero whose deeds might serve as inspiration, and I have reason to believe I have found him. After all, was it not you who faced Gaius von Balzer and his Alleghane weapon? You must tell me everything that happened. Omit nary a single detail, I beg of you. You know what's due for a side quest soon? That happens every year. Except last year. Truly a tale worthy of legend, and so eerily it matches the writings of Archon Louison. I'm not reading that again. The Black Wolf was a conqueror who aspired to rule through might, and the weapon was key to his ambitions. Yet in the end, the people of Eorzea entrusted their fates to a brilliant blade, the Warrior of Light. A rather fitting mocker, if my humble opinion. Thank you, at least I have found the inspiration I sought. A battle to decide the fate of the realm. The words, the notes, I feel them coming together. Your tale, Zaverax Unshrouded, your song.
Do you need anything? I'm going to get up to get a drink.
No, I'm okay. From an era long forgotten, a blade of midnight drawn, from a distant land uncharted, a warrior who bears the dawn. Okay, so what did... Is this just to rerun that fight again? It's a harder version? Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. I seek a certain adventure for a cause most just. Are you not Zaverax? Ha, I thought you had the right aspect. No, I am not doing it. It was you who played the thief in the night at Stone Vigil, the dragon's guard that keep jealousy. It said, yet you slipped unseen into the cloud fortress. 'Twas not by their keep for much longer, however, the forces of his guard, amassed by the sea of clouds. Now, this is for your ears only, but the blockade is but a prelude to an attack. Lord Drillmont commands the siege, and he would have your counsel. I am but one of many who seek you at this behest. You must be a man of rare quality. The proud knight of Dordar are not accustomed to taking, yet alone seeking outside help. LOL, it's fun. Isgard is the cradle air I breathe, and I yearn to see the Stone Vigil reclaimed from the Derivian horde. Will you not go to Whitebrim Front and aid Lord Drillmont? You know, you guys gave me a lot more quests than I was actually anticipating. Alright, so let's see. Oh, like right off the bat, it already seems nicer. Look at this. We got a table over here with some chairs. We got some more table with chairs, some flowers. That's nice. More tables. Oh, look at that. Yoshida's over here in the corner. Our own little desk. That's nice. And then come over here, and then we have Fan Creed. And the property value just plummets. Fucking Fan Creed. Why I don't like Fan Creed?
Yeah. What did he ever do to you?
He's got the most hideous fucking shoes.
That's it? That's the only reason why you don't...
And he's useless. He is absolutely useless. He has never done a damn thing in the game worthwhile.
Oh. I mean, he looks good.
He does not look good. I look good. He looks like a freaking vagabond that wallowed in shit.
Wow. What should say how you really feel?
That's exactly how I feel. Look, he won't even look at me. Like, as soon as I come in his direction, he just, like, turns away. Because he knows. He knows he's just a big pile of shit.
He knows, huh?
He only looks at my backside because... Look at it. He's so useless. I can't even say her name, and I don't want to. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know her name. That's the mother. God damn it. What is her real name? I don't care. I'm so flustered now that Thancred's here. I figured they would at least left him behind. And I have no idea what the hell this dude's doing. Papa, why are you watching her do squats? You're kind of creepy. Member of Sign on Team B. Let's see, this is not a door that works, correct? Okay. Oh, look. And they even brought Alfie. That's nice. Alright. Okay. Chat wants me to talk to Thancred, and I just got to be prepared for it because honestly, I know it's just going to be a fucking shit show that comes out of his mouth. As ravishing as ever, perhaps for old time's sake, she would. God, Zaverax, don't sneak up on me like that. We bards are an easily startled lot. Oh, you're a freaking bard now. Jesus Christ. What are you, something happens and you just change? Oh, screw this guy. Not once have I seen you pull out a bow, and now you're a bard. Fucking useless. This guy. He doesn't even know what class he is. Jesus Christ, I can't even deal with him anymore. I can't even deal with him. Can't. So useless. So goddamn useless. I didn't want to say anything because she hasn't gotten to that point yet. Oh, what do we have going on over here? Oh, that's nice. You got us a love seat. That's great. I like that. Oh, and we got this divider back here. All right. Got a nice potted plant. That's great. Oh, I see you've definitely upgraded the broken staff. That's awesome. Oh, we got a single flower in a vase. Alright, that's nice. Fireplace. What is this, a rubber ducky in the pot? Oh no, it's a candle. And then we got these two guys here, which, why the hell are they still here? He does not get better. Don't lie to me. Thancred does not get better. He is... he is starting like negative 50 points. Like everybody else on the team, even Papa, everybody else on the team is in the positive. Thancred's in the red. And I don't think he's ever getting out. He doesn't. He goes barefoot. I don't believe it. I don't believe he... I think he's actually crazy glued those shoes onto his feet. When I kill him, skin him, and wear him. Why would I want to wear something uglier than myself? Just wait, Rob. One day it'll be Thancred's turn. It's never going to be Thancred's turn. Do I like Minfilia? I'm going to put it this way. The way the artists have dealt with Minfilia is every time she enters the room, her boobs have already been there for 5 minutes. That's what I got to say. And they always focus right on them. Oh, look. He can't even look the right direction. Can't argue with the logic. Well, it is certainly spacious. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, your office is more spacious, but you have definitely downgraded on the rest of the rooms. And it's nice that you got a shadow box for the staff. Where are your glasses? They're right here. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. I met Minfilia when she was 12, so my perspective is awkward. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea. Eorzea's people proudly and openly. They work better when you put them on. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the Anti-Senate and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Oh, yeah. I see we're giving Thancred a hard carry here, because he hasn't done a goddamn thing. For Eorzea. That's right, you better walk out. A moment of your time, Zaverax, I would speak of Eldibus. Why are we talking about him? Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the battle which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baltzion have been met with silence. No one will respond? Maybe the phone's off the hook. Did you call the police to see if they'll do a wellness check? How odd. Allow me to try. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters.
Okay.
Did something get burned?
I made a cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. Do you want to leave it? Oh, you need to... I got you.
I want to go get a donut off the table, so I just want the light.
Yeah. Their words are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctums unnoticed. They forgot to pay their link pearl bill. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge, both, oh no. Contact the agents in the field at once. If aught has been fallen the students of... Since you guys actually want me to say it the correct way, hold on. Baldespion. They may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Eldibus. 'Tis possible the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlikely to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Eorzea, perhaps? Or Ocher? Or Puss? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the Crystal of Darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Eorzea menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Eldibus spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. Fine. Get the Kool-Aid. I'll get the poison. There are forces at work we do not understand, Zaverax. I discern them all around in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the Paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will cause, but I do know what will rise and meet it as one. Ah, my stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Blade ball deception. Okay, why do I have this plant here? Who is this guy? Krill? Where? Can she not just be happy with me? Why does she have to keep going for all these other jerks? Oh, whatever, I don't care. Your intercession was not foretold. You object? We question. Our plans are in motion, your intentions unclear. They survived the Seventh Umbral and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. Krill is a cinnamon roll? No, Cryo. Oh, now you want to give me earrings? Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern. It would appear the storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they may seem in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by the lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in the service of a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Y'shtola when you arrive. She and Thancred.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
She sent Thancred out on a mission.
Oh, you had to say his name. Oh my goodness.
I can't. I'm not going to do this quest.
Baby.
I have every confidence that the three.
Oh, this probably wasn't the smartest place to do.
Oh my god.
You gonna make it? Like,
Yeah. Now she wants me to work with him. Oh my god.
Jesus. Primate?
The three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fear prove unfounded when you do. This motherfucker. I've had enough of him already. Yeah, I think I have to call HR. Tataru, get your ass in here. I need HR. Be the bigger man. No. I mean, what is he doing? He's probably there. Oh, okay, well, granted, now the property value has gone up. So that's good. Why are you standing on the chair? If you sit down, I can push you in. It's fine. You know, Tataru, I just want you to know something. I'm sorry that you had to see Thancred. Okay, that was very awkward. Alright, I'm just gonna back away now. He better not even have a desk, I swear to God. He wouldn't even know what to do with it. All-powerful workers union. Seriously, will you get your ass outside, Bert? This is not a place for you. Look, there's a stable right over here you can go to. See? Stable. Right here. See it? Yeah, come on in. Come on. Alright, you can stay right there. Alright? You be good. You be a good bird. Don't. Stop it. I said stay. looking out for squirrels or something. Oh, look, it's just Tola. And, oh yeah. Useless is nowhere around. Ah, Zaverax, your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might be better spent in conversation with the Fufulupa. He is in the office charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I can do that. I'll go over here and talk to that dude. No problem. Zaverax, what a pleasure to see you again. Ishtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... Ah, but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegheny Sunway. The cart bolted off towards the eastern Thanalon, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amja do have a foothold in eastern Thanalon. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could... Yo, guys, did you miss me? I'm back! But I fear coming bearing disappointment news, because I'm useless. Or, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. I'm still useless. Thancred, wherever have you been off to? I figured you'd have everything under control here, so I could just go in a corner and masturbate, because I'm useless.
What?
So I took a brief excursion to the east to check out the Amla's friends. And wouldn't you believe it? I was still useless. I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way. It almost ran me over. And even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the brass blades intercept it. I laid down on the tracks. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls that they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Oh my god, I can't stand this guy. Ah, is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Zaverax. Hard pass. Oh god, why does he gotta be the quest? No. Against all expectations, it would seem the Amoja are innocent of this particular spat of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. Yes, you can't fathom it because you are a horrible inspector. It cannot be that way. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motives were profit, why would they limit the trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something here. Yeah, we know. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Yuri of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then.
Oh god, it's voice acted. The first patch with voices, and I have to have Thancred.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Doma have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for what of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Glasses. Calm yourself, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? Skittles! I lost my bag of Skittles! There was all the colors of the rainbow. I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our own ranks conspiring with them, a traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears prove well-founded, Fufulupa. Indeed, if, for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let's say, a lone Manique miner traveling without escort, so as not to attract undue attention. But who? I see. The concern may well elect to do that, but to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and the miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerley. A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Zaverax? You lie in wait to the north, and I shall do the same to the south. Ahem. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Hey, Thancred, try not to join them along the way. Useless. Movement where? Stubborn to the last, as expected. You are unharmed? A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanolin no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves, all of them? Aye, and all with the same taste in facial tattoos. Blue, in case you are wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. She is, isn't she? Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. I kind of like the cat ear hard hat. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, that was taken into account because there's cat people. To Horizon, then. Falupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves.
What the? Like, I'm really fucking confused and it's starting to irritate me.
What has you confused now?
I'm trying to do this stupid thing, but it's like, It's the use the water spirit core to reveal the target's true form and defeat it, and it's like, this doesn't work on this here. It's like, I use it, but it's like, this is no effect, this is no effect, this is no effect. So who do you use it on? Like, what the frick?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this. Like, I can't. I mean, leveling up the Conjure was like a waste of my time, and I should have never started it.
On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle while you were afield. We succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then, by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with this fellow in private. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he's, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that? I mean, I can't do that. I'm useless. Your men haven't been sampling that sumnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong, a sea wolf. Lomenzian, born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me appraised of any developments. Yes, he's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere, because you're actually useful. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. I'm not. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Oh, Jesus Christ, Tancred, why do I have to talk to you again? The antecedent bid me tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alfie awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident, I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alfie has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous brass blade, and when I do, you may rest assured that he will have our answers. You are late, no matter. I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale. And more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity. Do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, Zaverax. Unless I am mistaken, I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with a sultana of the royal promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some, and if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. Return to Ul'dah. Okay. It matters not how many times you ask, without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understood, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior, allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask you again. You know not what you do. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears? A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you find me more to your liking. Alfie, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very unique. In this part of the world, at least, few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah, yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourself to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associates at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. Okay, so now we go to the quicksand. Hello, Robin.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
So just two?
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
Oh shit.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care.
Oh, we need some gingerbread cookies now. We got some hungry kids.
I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Really? That's crazy.
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
Wow, that's crazy.
I shall defer to your experience.
Have you seen
then.
my chat?
No, I'm not.
The voice actor for this one female was killed in a domestic incident. This is the only time her voice is in the game.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
I thank you for your understanding.
Okay, and this is where I birth out and
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
today.
That's super sad. Oh, hello, Professor Bucks. How are you doing, my friend? If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tale of our tribulations, nor would I please you to listen to them. I think suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. Though it shames me to beg for more, when you have already offered so much. Desperation compels me, gentle sir, If you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Zaverax? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, you see, but just sent word that they can't come. Meaning I got a buttload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Go on, call on Fredori and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Alright. Let's see, I need to go to the Sapphire Exchange. My, that's a rather odd request. Mayhap you misunderstood her instructions? You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. Mark my words. Me. Helping somebody who was fortunate. She's in the business of feeding refugees now? I ain't normally one to question Miss Body judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man who can't earn a crust deserves to go hungry. Wow, bro, seriously? They didn't give you any trouble at all, did they? Good. Now go and tell Lady Yorkie it's all at hand. I dare not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Momadi is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Lady Yagori, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you'll be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience? Before the Sultan and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. You have done so much for us, Master Alfie. I swear we shall return the favor. Naught is owed, Lady Yagori, for naught has been given. This small favor you're fairly won with your words, and it is with your words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us at the Royal Promenade. Okay, so friend request, yes. Check. Okay, can't jump off the balcony. a pleasure, Sergeant Sunstrider. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Please, voice it, voice it.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the Purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Ooh.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace. And I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, Little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
As you observed, Lorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value of people. Bah, I will not waste more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Okay. Oh. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving the matter be reconsidered. The Monterrists have made their position clear. Agreed, Oda is not an option. Nor are Limza, Laminza, or Gordinia, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leave our Doman friends confided to a ship, gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. What would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Wait, Revenant's Hole? Minfilia, this is precisely what I had wished to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugari, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alfie. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordana. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of the Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor, yet least you doubt, with naught save food and shelter be way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Yugori. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Oda, Revenant's Toll would most certainly add advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alfie, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor with few comforts. As I told you, and before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and the present condition. Mayhap the Old Dan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance? Look for me there. Anon, Zaverax. Lady Yorgi, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. That is true. How do you accept one but not the other? increase the size. We are concerned that the Doma's refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard a ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Ramadi has kindly offered to accommodate the Dormans until such time as they are ready to set out from Mordora. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General, if there aught the immortal flames can do. I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordora. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to our private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans of the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what you may, you shall never have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Gore. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Gore. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have our work to do, Lady Yugori. Let's put our heads together and settle details on our arrangements, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you, after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Wait, this... Did I get the wrong ring? Oh, that's a bracelet. There we go. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees require some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Zaverax, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Huza when you arrive. As Lady Yugari tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright. I'm gonna call it a night for now. I'm already starting to yawn. And, yeah, I was up really late last night. So I would be happy to pick this up tomorrow. And, you know, hopefully we'll get through, I think, what is this, 2.1 right now? Right? We're on 2.1. Oh, it's 2.2? Okay. What is it? It goes up to 2.5, right? Before we get to Heaven's Ward? Nah, there's no way I'll be able to raid. 2.1 ended when we moved to the Rising Stones. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get the raid in, or the next one of the Crystal Tower, and what, no raid? Okay, how about ultimate weapon? Yes, 2.55 is the end of AOR entirely, and not onto Heaven's Ward. All right. Yeah, my body still got me up at like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, no, I can't operate on 4 hours sleep. I was able to get one nap in today, but it was just not long enough. So, I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging with me. And hopefully I won't have the same issues tomorrow. I'll be able to get on a little bit earlier. Your greatest battle in many ways, your worst nightmare. Thank you, I'm glad. Good night, everyone.